Yep, it's another Ubass conversion of a mid-60s K Parlor guitar. This is one of those that has the bolt-on neck, which I love because it solves so many problems that old acoustic guitars have, which is the neck, little thin piece of neck that sticks out over here, always goes whoop like a ski slope, and it's impossible to deal with. So these are basically a electric guitar style neck bolted into a solid pocket. Great, good design. It's not cheesy, it's good design. So you have an electric neck attached to an acoustic box. Nice. So it is a 24 3/8 scale. I gave it a new 12-inch radius, new Jescar 47-104 frets. I believe it's a birch fretboard, I'm not sure. Originally it would have been painted black, and then they have the painted squares on there, the markers. I'll repaint the markers, but I won't paint the fretboard. I just stain it black, so that's what it would have looked like. Have a new polycarbonate nut at 1 11/16. Got your Ubass tuners on there, which are nice. It's the only way to go with the Ubass because the strings are big, so you have to have a lot of space up here on the spindle or whatever you call that thing for them to wrap onto. It's got your standard Ubass electric ukulele system with a built-in tuner. Got a lot of control here, bass, middle, treble, and volume, and they can crush an amp. It gets really loud. When you're hearing it me play it where everything's pretty much flat at middle. You know, everything's set at 12. You know, it's about halfway up. It's about halfway up all across the board, and it gives it a nice tone. If you turn the middle down, you can hear that disappear, which is nice. If you turn the bass up too much, things start rattling. And the treble all the way up. That's a nice tone. So a lot of control there. You can play with that all day long. The piezo is underneath. I have a mahogany bridge. It's under there. These two little strap things are there to seat the bridge. And the problem a lot of these Ubasses have is because this doesn't have a whole lot of down pressure, it's inconsistent pressure across the entire bridge, so that the lower strings sometimes sound dead. It's because they're not pushing down. What this does is it seats it so that there's optimum pressure on the piezo, and it's just picking up the vibration of the string, right? So this one's tight, this one's not. That's a little problem that all Ubasses tend to have. Sometimes you'll get one that's fine, but usually the lower strings are weak and everybody complains and nobody understands what's going on. It's really pretty simple. So you can change the strings, which you never do on a Ubass because it takes forever to stretch them out. You can change the strings by taking this plate off and reinstalling, or if you have a little tiny hands, you could actually like get up under there. I can barely get my hand in there at all, but if you got like a 4-year-old child who's adventurous, you could get, you know, you don't have to take that off, but it comes off. That's how you change strings, if and ever you do. The jack down here has a little the two little CR batteries, the control thing. You pull the jack out, it turns off, right? So when you're done, take the jack out. Also, when you turn the tuner on, it goes quiet. So if you got the tuner on, you plug it in, it's like, why isn't it working? It was because the tuner's on. You got to turn the tuner off. So the neck's not, it's big, but it's not gigantic. I believe this has a truss rod in it. Let's find out. How do you know if there's a truss rod in it? You put a magnet on there. That's why. So there's a fixed steel truss rod in there, which is normal for this time of this period of guitar. And it's flat and straight and it's not going to bend. So if you're a bass player and you don't know about Ubasses yet, you're going to be surprised and you're going to have a lot of fun when you get one. Like I've said before, the problem with Ubasses is that they're ukuleles. They're 22 inches. You know, this is actually 24 and 3/8. More of a normal guitar style feel to it. It's not a cramped little ukulele. So it's a lot easier to play. And if you're a guitar player, it's simple. And with all my experimentation, this is about the limit of the scale. I've made them go to 25 inches, and above that, the strings just will not stretch out. They will not stretch out. So 25 seems to be about it. They say you can do 26. I've never tried it. Probably can, but I've tried 30 and it didn't work. They make other kinds of strings for these. They make more of a wrapped nylon, a steel wrapped nylon, but it doesn't have nearly the same tone as these, these are Thunder Blacks. Thunder Blacks are good. They used to be so-so. The new version of the Thunder Blacks, that's my favorite. Thunder Browns are good also. They have more traction to them. They feel more like a gut string, but there's a lot of shushy noise that you get with those. And if you're going to record with one of these and you're just going to DI straight in, you'll pick up a lot of that shushy noise because it's piezo, right? It's picking up everything. So there you have it. Another Ubass conversion. It's a beauty. It looks good, doesn't it? Solid. Plays great. Love the patina. Chipped up, cracked up, all that stuff. It's ready to go. Ubass conversion of a K Parlor guitar.